welcome everyone to this, our third show, I should say my third show of Sam Live. And I want you to know up front, and this is a special moment for me because I'm letting you into a little secret. And that's that the reason I'm doing this show is because I truly believe that I am special. Not just special, but extraordinary. That by doing this show, special things will happen to me. Now I know that anybody with half a brain thinks that they too are special. But I know for a fact that I am special. It's not just something I'm thinking in my head. People say to me, you know, Sam, you're not like anyone I've ever met before. You're unique. You're an alien being. They tell me I'm an alien being. And I think that anyone that gets to know me intimately, their first signal that I am an alien being is when they realize that I have 4 different kinds of nose hair clippers. And I'd like to demonstrate some of them to you tonight. Well, not demonstrate, but just show you them. Okay, the first one, and this is a basic nose hair clipper. You see it has a rounded tip at the end. I got this at Hofritz. So this is your all-around utility nose hair clipper, lasts forever, and this one you would just use all the time. Now, if you want to get into a little bit of fun, you can get into the more electrical versions of nose hair clippers. Now, this is something that I got from Haverford's out in San Francisco, and basically the blade is an electric blade that clips back and forth like this. And they promised that if this isn't the best nose hair clipper, I could return it and get twice my money back. But actually, I still like the basic utility one. Now, if you want to get into the high end, this is like the high-end nose hair clipper. This, you see, it has a gold top and a special chrome bottom. Now, these are very expensive. I got this at my favorite pharmacy, Zinnemer's, here in New York City. And I just love going into that place. They have the best collection of nose hair clippers, eyelid cleansers, and things like that. And this is your basic, this is the basic Panasonic. Now, this is a rotary blade electric one. And this one is utility. If you're like not in the mood for this one, or you're not in the mood for the manual one, then you go for the rotary one. Okay, it's time. What's the matter? It's time. I see. It's time again for magic wand. Magic wand, magic wand. Tell me who you see. Magic wand sees Michael and Beverly and Anne Denise. Magic wand, tell me who you see. Magic wand sees cameraman Jose taking over from David, the head producer. Magic wand, tell me who you see. Magic wand sees Helga, the cue card person, getting upset. Helga not supposed to be on the set. Helga, you're the cue card person. You're supposed to be off camera.
Oh.
You understand?
Oh, I am so sorry, Mr. Live. I see you squinting so hard to read the English, and I'm thinking, Helga, he cannot read the words, so I should move closer.
Now, I can read the words fine. By the way, it's not Mr. Live, it's Sam.
Oh,
Sam, not Live.
Mr. Sam, please forgive me. This is my first time to hold the cards so that you look like you know what you are saying.
Well, you're doing a great job holding them up.
Oh, this is my first job in America. Yes, I've always wanted to work on the camera, and when I saw your sign on the subway, I was so excited because we always watch your show in my village.
In your village? Where are you from, Helga?
Oh, I am from Pilflanen. Yeah, it's right next to Irkutsk. And everybody in my village, we always watch Sam Live.
You watch Sam Live in your village?
Oh, yeah.
You get the show Sam Live in your village?
Oh, sure, we have cable.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, there's a big satellite dish behind Lev's dairy farm. Yeah,
Oh,
in fact,
wow.
they are all watching now. Oh, I am on the camera. Oh, hello, America. It's Helga. Oh, Mr. Live, could I ask you a little tiny favor?
What's
My
that?
friends, they would be so thrilled if I could say hello to them.
All right, come on, say hello.
Okay,
Say hello.
I need the wand.
The wand?
Yes, the magic wand.
Do you know how to use this thing?
Oh yeah, I know the song.
Alright.
Magic wand, tell me what you see. I see Conrad the goose boy. I see Radu the sheep farmer. I see Miruna the milkmaid. Don't spill
Helga, I
it.
got a show to do. I got a show to
Oh,
do.
yes, I'm
You're a
sorry.
cue card person. You're off
Yes,
camera.
I'm sorry.
Off
I
camera.
will go get back to work.
Okay.
Thank you.
Welcome to the country, by the way. Okay. All right. Next up, ladies and gentlemen. Next up, I'm very proud to have with us tonight a great candy connoisseur of the modern era. One of the only known experts in the non-chocolate field of candy, Jenny Knows. Please welcome Jenny Knows. Welcome, Jenny.
Well, thanks a lot, Sam. It's Sam, right?
Yeah, not Mr. Live.
Oh, okay. Sam, yeah.
Let me ask you something. Why do you focus on candy, and in particular, why non-chocolate candy?
Well, first of all, I just want to get this out of the way. I am not a chocolate connoisseur, and in no way do I claim to be a chocolate connoisseur. Frankly, I think it's a crowded field. There's always a dilemma. When you think of candy, most people think of chocolate, but if you specialize in the chocolate field, you tend to get really stuck on that one issue, which is that you can spend $50 a pound for a Godiva chocolate, but when it comes right down to it, no chocolate really tastes better than the Hershey's Kiss. So frankly, I think the field is just filled with buffoons, and it's ridiculous. I tend to really prefer the non-chocolate variety because we're dealing with chemicals, and you can just use a lot of different colors, different flavors. It's very creative. It's very creative. I really like non-chocolate, and I'm really dedicating my life to the non-chocolate candies because at this point the standards are just incredibly low in this country in terms of the quality of the types of non-chocolate candies that are being produced. It's horrible.
When did you perceive this downward trend in the marketplace and the quality of candy?
Well, there's signs all over the board. What you're seeing first came up in 1974 with a candy that's still on the market, mind you, and it's called Skittles. Now,
Skittles?
Skittles. Skittles are basic, I think I have them packed, and I don't have a pack, but Skittles are a jelly bean variety. And what you had in 1974 was you had the introduction of a new product called Skittles. And everyone thought, oh, this is a new flavor, but it was basically just a jelly bean with a non-clear coating. And we bought it, and this is just one, there's numerous accounts of this, but in 1974 was the first time. I do have a flow chart, yes. There are 4 essential non-candy, non-chocolate, and when I say non-chocolate, I mean non-brown. That's what I mean, because there's caramels and things like that, and they're just, all of them are considered chocolate in this field. There are 4 basic non-chocolate candy food groups.
Where does something like gummy bears? I like gummy bears. Where does that fall into?
Well, let me just fix this for a second. Gummy bears are very important. Gummy bears are in the clear gelatin jelly bean. Let me just get this down for you. There are 4 essential non-chocolate
Food groups?
candy food groups.
Oh.
Candy food groups, and it's very important that you know each one because they're each very beneficial.
Okay.
There's the hard clear suckers. There's the hard chalky, that's like Necco wafers, Pez, Wacky wafers. There's the taffy, we've got Starburst, very popular today. And there's the clear gelatin jelly bean.
So that's where gummy bears would fall.
Gummy bears are very
That's the
important.
clear gelatin
Yes,
jelly bean.
historically. what you see with gummy bears is gummy bears are a representation of yuppies' idealization of the teddy bear and the need to that concept that nothing is too good for my child. They had a need to push candy into the gourmet marketplace. And gummy bears were good. They were very innovative. They were new. But if you were around at the time and you were eating candy, what you found was that essentially gummy bears were a descendant of the Swedish fish. They were not new. They were in fact a descendant of the Swedish fish. So
every candy had its origin.
Right, and this
Every
is
candy's been done more or less. It's
right.
Just a rehash.
It's all, and we're adding sour is like the latest thing. Super sour, which comes from Japan. We have warheads, which were basically descended from Pop Rocks.
Oh yeah, I have
lemon
one of those.
heads.
They're like, oh man, make me really pucker.
Yeah, they're sort of like an S&M for the mouth.
That's like an S&M candy.
Yeah, but the harsh.
Is that your favorite? Like.
I love warheads. They're particularly good. You'll notice on this chart that there are a couple candies that have gum influence, namely Blow Pops and Razzles have gum influence.
Okay, well if they have gum, doesn't that kind of push them into a maybe taffy or clear gelatin category?
No, gum.
Do they have hybrid categories?
There are hybrids. Skittles was one, because Skittles descended from Mentos, if you remember Mentos, and the Jelly Bean. It was like a combination.
Well, what do you see that's new out there in the candy world?
Well, the Japanese are on the cutting edge. They're coming up with the super sour.
They're taking over candy too.
We've imitated.
Cars and now candy.
We've imitated it with. We've come out with sour gummy bears, but it's not the same thing as warheads. It's really not. And if you want to know the origins of the candy. The original non-chocolate candy was the Necco wafer. Now, this was brought over by the Pilgrims, and it stands for, Necco stands for New England Confectionery Company. They were the original, and there's a real religious undertone to the Necco wafers, as in communion wafers, Necco wafers, and you'll find that the wafer name has stuck. For instance, Wacky Wafers, very popular today. It's religious, and they're marketing it in a trapezoid box now. But it doesn't take away from the religious significance.
Oh wow, Necco makes those.
Yes.
Excuse me, Mr. Light. I'm sorry for interrupting
Hold
Sean,
on.
but I wanted to
You're a two-part
apologize.
person.
I know, but I wanted to apologize for the earlier interruption, so I brought some coffee. I think maybe you would like some for your guest.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Please. Thanks for giving me. Oh, you're
Thank you.
welcome.
Thank you, Helga.
Now, I do have some tips for the for the person who's interested in getting into non-chocolate candy testing. There are some things you should know. Number one, watermelon. Incredibly enough, watermelon will turn a mundane, very mundane candy into something quite delicious. For instance, the Blow Pop, descendant from the hard clear suckers with a gum influence. The Blow Pop in watermelon is significantly more delicious than any other flavor. But you've got to be careful when you're testing new candies, because basically watermelon is green. But lime, which is generally the worst flavor in any candy, any non-chocolate candy, you'll give away to your friends, you know, when you have the lime lifesaver. You've got to be careful when you're trying a new candy, because you'll find that you give away the lime. So what I suggest is that you go home, if you have a new candy, and you test those flavors, or you're going to get into a lot of deep waters.
You're saying in general, lime can be dangerous. Like, check out the limes first.
More importantly, frankly, I can't believe you. I am saying.
What are you saying?
I am saying that you should
okay?
get home. I'm saying
Too much.
that you should get home and find the watermelon, because even in the Wacky Wafers, the communion wafers descended from Necco, the watermelon is significantly better. I'm saying There's no watermelon, by the way, in gummy bears. The yuppie crap. They didn't know what they were doing. Starburst. Red. Cherry, strawberry, the best. Tips. Anyway, it's a great field.
Does all this sugar
Pez.
affect one's emotional state? Like if you have too much candy like that?
No, it does wonders for me. This is just a marketing gimmick. Pez directly descended from Sweet Tarts. They have a little more fizz. It's crap. God.
Are you okay? Why don't you just relax a little? Sip of coffee.
Oh, God, this coffee is delicious. God, it's really good.
Oh, thank you. I make it myself.
What kind of coffee is it?
Oh, well, it's kind of amazing, actually. There's in the back room, there is like a packet, a foil packet. It has the coffee in it, and you take it and you put it inside of a basket with a paper lining, and then you put it back into the coffee machine. And I am thinking, how many people would drink this coffee? And I think, oh, Mr. Sam would have some, and his guest, and maybe the hardworking people behind the camera, and maybe one of the gyms would have some, and I would like some coffee. So I'm thinking six people will have this coffee. So I look on the glass container, and there is a number 6 with a line across it. And I am thinking, I will put the water up to that point, and I pour it through the machine, and I put it back on there, and I put on the button, and the coffee comes out.
Incredible. This coffee is superfluous.
It's moist.
It's lustful.
It's dark.
Virginal.
Sweet.
Catastrophic.
Pungent.
Clear.
Primeval.
Vindictive.
Varicose.
Sad.
Felt-tipped.
Persian.
Isn't this coffee incredible?
Hey, excuse me guys, I don't mean to disturb your coffee moment, but this is my show. Enough of the coffee break. Helga, get back to your goddamn cue cards. Jenny, thanks for joining us tonight, and the candy thing was very interesting. And I learned a lot about it. Oh, thanks. Nectar, hey, this is my favorite.
Well, thanks a lot, Sam. I really appreciate it anytime.
Your microphone. Hey, I got a lime here. It's good. Okay. I like that candy business. Next up on the show, are we running a film, David? Next, David,
Plenty of film.
you running it?
We're running it whenever you're ready. Whenever you're
Oh, okay. No, we're doing a song from the band now. Ladies and gentlemen, the Gym Tones are going to do us a favor and play a beautiful song, so give a warm welcome for the Gym Tones.
It's one you know, Sam. I think you'll like it.
Okay, thanks.
Jim,
What?
I don't know, it's just kind of dull
Yeah,
or
it is.
something.
Yeah.
Maybe we could like make more lively. Or
Yeah, we'll try like a different tempo thing.
Yeah, yeah, like this.
Okay.
Thank you, guys. Okay, if we look a little disorganized, it's all my fault. But next we're going to run this film for just a few minutes. It's called, it's all about coupons. So David, can we run the film now? His apartment, the Coupon Queen of New York. And we're going to have a tour of coupons. Disregard my nose hairs, by the way. Okay.
Hi, Sam. Let me show you what I got absolutely for free with these little coupons that come in packs of Camel. I got this director's chair with Joe Camel's face on it, and it cost 100 of these little Camel coupons that you find in packs of Camel.
So there are a lot of benefits to smoking.
There are some. Or
The
if you
coupon.
have friends or relatives or co-workers that smoke Camel, just ask if you can have this little coupon out of it. Because the thing is, most people don't bother to go through the trouble of saving all these little things. And
Right.
so if they
By the
don't want
way,
them, you take them.
Melinda, there's a lot of controversy about the this face, that camel face, that
Yeah.
it looks kind of like a penis. What do you...
I didn't think about sitting on the Camel's face one way or the other. I just know that it'll probably be a collector's item in a few years because there's controversy over whether to romanticize
But you heard about the
smoking with
controversy.
penis-faced camels. Yes.
You heard about it, right?
Yeah, I heard about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But you don't have any opinion on it one way or the
No,
other.
not one way or the other. I just think it'll be a good collector's item someday.
Oh, yeah.
And Camel's got this new catalog out. If you save
Okay,
only
back to the
800
coupons.
of these, you can get a suede jacket, and it doesn't even have a Camel logo or anything on it. It's just a
Wait,
neat
let's see
looking
the suede jacket.
It's just a neat looking suede jacket like this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So for 800, you can either get the suede jacket
How much
or
was
an
the
iron
chair?
lung.
How much?
The chair was 100 Camel C notes, collected by various Camel smokers where I work.
Oh, okay.
So I don't even smoke Camel, but they did, and they didn't bother wanting to save little notes. So
And Camel, you would
That's what I
say, is
do.
the best brand of cigarette for collecting coupons, right?
not exactly. There are other brands offering premiums, like Marlboro. Right now, on the side of every Marlboro pack, there's a UPC code marked 5 miles Adventure Team. And you save these little Adventure Team miles with the size of the Marlboro pack, and right away for this little catalog, and it shows you what you can get. You can get an anorak, and you can get a Swiss Army watch, very attractive Swiss Army watch. And you could get a backpack and a sleeping bag. That's all really terrific. So, considering I probably will not smoke 1,200 packs of Marlboro by the middle of the summer, which is when you have to get these things, I trade coupons and UPC codes with other people who collect them. And also I collect them from friends and relatives and coworkers who don't bother saving all these things.
Can you tell me again how you got started in the coupons?
Yeah, Jim's mother gave me coupons for cat food. And there's Jim
Hi,
now.
Jim.
I'm one of the Jim's sons.
Yeah. that's
And
right.
Jim's your boyfriend.
Yes. His mother gave me some coupons for cat food because she herself does not have a cat, and I have 2 cats. Here's one of my cats now frying her brain on the lamp, as she likes to do. And I took them, I saved 50 cents or something on some cans of cat food. And then I started saving other coupons for other things that I bought. And one day I was in the checkout line and I saw this book written by this lady from Utah all about the hobby of collecting coupons and UPC codes.
And she's a bigger
rebate
collector
cards.
than you.
Yeah. She has this newsletter that I send away for her that I get every month where there's these women who live in trailer parks apparently who are making $1,000 a month in rebates, and they just have boxes and boxes full of UPC codes in their house. I have that right over there is my UPC file, kind of a modified file.
I see.
And, I save the empty packages and little UPC codes, little barcodes from all the name brand products. Don't save them from generic products, but do save them from all the name brand products.
There's a lot of scissor work in
There's a
collecting
lot
coupons.
of scissor work. There's every week there's 3 or 4 of these in the Sunday papers, and then, I collect them from friends who just won't be bothered cutting them out themselves, so they give them all to me.
Do you have any special scissors for cutting coupons, or
Just
Any
a
regular scissor will do?
Any regular good cutting scissor will do, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Or sometimes there's little coupon clippers, like little paper cutters that you could just slide along so you don't give yourself carpal tunnel syndrome from cutting out 15,000 coupons.
Uh-huh.
And if you send in the UPC codes, sometimes you get free coupons for, depending on what UPC codes you sent in. Here's Yes laundry detergent that I got from sending in 2 Yes labels. And Woolite, Pine Sol, a whole bunch of things. There's like a whole lot of money.
Hey, tell the story about the toilet paper again.
About the toilet paper?
Yeah.
Yeah, paper towels.
I'm sorry, paper towels.
See, these normally retail for about $3.59 for a 3-pack like this. But D'Agostino's down on Greenwich Street had them on sale for $2.99. And then in the DAG circular, it really helps to pick up all of the circulars from your local supermarkets every week. They had them on sale in here, and they had like a little store coupon that you clip out of the circular. Plus I had a coupon that I clipped out of the Sunday papers, and I could use them both together because you can't use 2 Sunday paper coupons together, but you can use a store coupon and a Sunday paper coupon. So, I ended up, manufacturer's coupon, I ended up only paying about $2 for this, plus there's a rebate, there's like...
Hey, I'm sorry I had to cut off the film. I'm just having too much fun here and just not enough time for the show. But we'll show the second half of it the next time. But I want to thank everybody for watching. I apologize to the viewer that wanted to argue about gummy bears. Maybe tune in Friday at 9:30. So I just want to say good night, everybody, and thanks for tuning in.